What's up, everybody? We're back in the gym. We're back for a pull session today. There's a lot going on. I'm going to talk to you about this a little bit later on. We'll sit down at the office, the new office. Can't believe it. But before we get into that, we're going to teach you how to get big. We're going to teach you how to grow wings. We're going to teach you how to grow and fly away yourself. So we're going to go through a full back day. I'll tell you how, I'll tell you why. We'll talk about some of the internal cues that I'm thinking about to take the sessions to the next level, not just go from A to B. It's how you get from A to B. So let's go. Let's not waste any time. It's back day.
Come on. Hash. Yakudo.
So just slowly warming up now. Warm-ups are going to be relative to you. I'm going to put 4.5 plates on this, right? So go 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 4 plates, fine. If you're only going to do 2 plates, you're not going to go 1 plate, 2 plates. Half plate, 1 plate, 1.5 plates. You know, make sure you have some blood in the muscle. The joints are moving a little bit. You've got some blood flowing around. The synovial fluid is moving. That's a fancy word for you guys. Just going to allow some more suppleness. It's going to reduce the risk of injury. And it's also going to increase your ability to build muscle mass because the connection's better. So make sure you take your time with your warm-ups. Maybe cells better.
That's a strange thing to sell.
Banana info. I think it's important to know, like, you're not going to get huge progressions every week. So if you can break down progression to better form, better tempo, better line of pull, all of those things, there's still progression. So you might not get rep, might not get more weight. If you connect better, if it looks better, if it feels better, it is better, right? So don't be like that. I can smell your, smells so nice. I love that he just walks out in his dispatch. Just absolutely jacked. So, keeping it super simple with back. 3 sets, pulling from a high position to a low position. You can already see it's going to work that like lower lat. We're then going to work from a low position to a high position. Low position, high position, which you can see is going to work that turtle shell, the upper back. And then we're going to work from a slightly higher position to a lower position. Slightly higher position to a lower position. And you can see it works that lower upper lat, right? So we're just thinking about how the back works. Pulls you down, pulls you upwards, pulls you down. And it's going to load in those ranges. So I'm going to wait for the boys to finish and we're going to get into an upper back row. I would never ever not wear socks and shoes in the gym, by the way. I got a new tattoo on my foot. I don't know if you can see it. If anyone knows who that is, you're a real one right there. But I'll put shoes and socks on a couple of days.
That's it. You know the vlog is going to be brutal if there's no shoes involved.
Everyone recognizes no shoes. I can make it.
How did you come up with one or more?
One of my was from, I used to suffer with social anxiety at university. And one of my friends who I consoled him, one of the very few friends who I consoled him, he used to say, it's just like going to the gym. You got to just do one more rep. You got to put your foot out there, get a little bit further, get a little bit further. So I couldn't go to my lectures. I couldn't go out at night.
That bad?
It was that bad. All I could be around was my friends. And as soon as I was on my own, I wonder why this is, I used to get anxiety.
Oh, wow.
And then he always used to say to me, come on, man, you could see when I was having like anxiety problems. He'd be like, come on, man, one more rep, that's all it is. And I'd be like, right, okay, one more rep. And then when I was looking for a company name that wasn't Josh Bridgman X or Bridgman X, because I wanted it to be bigger than just my name, one more rep popped in my head.
Wow.
I was like, it is obviously like, bro, like one more rep, bro. But for me, it started about anxiety. I didn't really train that much then. But he was like, one more rep's all it is. Just do one more, just do one more. And then I was like, that's a mindset. So I coined it. Yeah.
And does that help you with your...
And now it helps.
Wow.
Now when the going gets tough, just do one more, keep doing one more.
Wow.
And eventually you get there.
Wow.
Eventually you get there. Wherever there is. So one thing you'll notice there's a lot of like contact points with the floor, the bench, because I'm trying to create as much stability as possible. My feet are anchored against the floor. On this left side, my left foot is open so I don't rotate. I've got my non-working arm against the pad because we're creating a brace point. We're trying to keep the accuracy on that movement as much as possible. So if you can, always create as much stability as possible and you get a much better connection. Alrighty, so vertical pull, horizontal pull upwards, horizontal pull downwards, done and dusted. I've been suffering with a bit of bicep tendonitis. You guys might have followed me for a while. I've always complained about chronic pec tendonitis. I think it's always been the bicep tendon that like refers pain into the pec. It was here last year, now it's here. So I'm just gonna give bicep exercises a little bit of a rest this week and ease off some of the pressing basically. In yesterday's session, I eased off a little bit. I think as bodybuilders, as people who want to try to be the best, you're always trying to push yourself and you will push through injury and it's never a good idea. It always ends up poorly. So that's the full session, guys. If you want to hear any more about the sessions, comment down below, let me know. What I'm going to do now is head back home. I'm going to pick up my camera at home and we're going to finish the vlog. There we go. Alright everybody, this is the first time I've picked up the camera in way too long, but we're back with the vlogs. We're back with just, not the vlogs, but just me being on the vlog right here. I'm back in Dubai. I've been here for 2 weeks now. The first week was pretty stressful. I had an Airbnb. I had to try and find somewhere. I really wanted to commit somewhere for the year because you guys have been following the channel for a while. I've been floating around Canada, the US, Dubai, and every time that we did that, we were in Dubai for 5 months. We paid a premium on the 5 months. Then we got Airbnbs in Canada. You pay a premium on Airbnb. And I was sick of paying premiums and also just like having somewhere that feels like home. I've missed that so much. I'm currently in my new place, so I'm gonna show you it. This is the living room. This is the best sofa that I've ever been on in my life. I am so lucky that this came with this place. Lovely big TV. Done a few things to this place. There was a load of different shit here. I basically got myself a humidifier, got myself a little blanket bag. This is kind of like dining room. This is my peace lily plant. This is where I just had my breakfast. This is my coffee. This is my light that was over here and I moved over here. You can tell I'm super proud that I've managed to move lights to different areas of the room and think it looks better. Hashtag adult. This is my mirror where I quite often catch myself. This is gonna be a breakfast bar. Well, this is a breakfast bar. I'm gonna get some stools eventually, so it kind of feels a little bit more breakfasty. I bought this. I feel like a boss, but now I kind of see it here. It looks a little bit sad and lonely, but it's all right. Kitchen. What I wanted about the kitchen was it to be kind of separate and enclosed here. I think a lot of places in Dubai have really poor kitchens, especially like the apartment blocks. They're normally open, or I mean, this is kind of like semi-open, but like they're open or they're just not separate, and I wanted them to be a little bit separate. We've got the balcony. I've got my stuff drying on that at the moment. I bought this little egg, which is super nice. But my view is not bad at all. So we look down on the pool, look down over the creek, and you can't complain. We'll come through to, I really wanted like a big washroom so I can put my suitcases in and it doesn't like take up too much space, so I can like fully walk in here. And there's like space, which is great. We have the spare bathroom. We have the spare room, which is where my guest will be. And then I've kind of like built my office out a little bit, so I've got a lovely chair. This is an electric desk. We've got the mic, we've got the iPad, we've got this, we've got some lights, This is where the camera goes if I'm streaming. And just ignore this for now. I'm figuring this bit out. But this is like spare room. A nice little wardrobe here. And this is my room, which is super cold right now, it's so nice. One thing about living alone, you guys obviously know I've been living alone for a little while now, is I can have this aircon on so low and no one's gonna complain about it. So I have it like 17 degrees, but view from the bed is like even nicer because you just look over the water, which is super nice. Yeah. This is almost like a walk-in wardrobe, kind of, but kind of not. And then another bathroom, dual sinks, shitter. I'm so happy with it. It's definitely not cheap, but I'm so happy with it. I didn't want to ever compromise on just the place that I live, especially because I work here like 24/7. So I needed to be happy with it. If you guys are interested in like hearing about the prices or anything like that, or the money I spent on it, comment down below and I'll do a video on it. But that is mi casa. Welcome. You'll be seeing more of it. I left my sponsors. I don't know if I've said that on the channel yet, but Insight and myself are no longer working together. It was my decision. My actual contract wasn't up till January, but for me, I was just so ready to move on, so ready to try something different and potentially, you know, try something else out. The benefit of Insight, obviously, you get all these different supplements, which is great, but I think for me, I just miss like the camaraderie, the team building, and being part of like a real movement. Not that they weren't, but just for me, I've been with them for 6 years. I was so ready to move on and just try something different, you know. So for right now, I am sponsorless. I've spoken to a few companies, I've said no to a few. I'm in talks with one right now who gave me a really good offer, who I'd be really intrigued to speak to. I was thinking about this, and let me know how you guys feel about it, but I was thinking to just like tell all of you what each offer was and what brand was, and then just see what you guys think. It's kind of crazy. I don't think anyone's ever done that. Like, this is how much money they're going to give me. This is what percentage they'll give me of my sales. This is the incentives they'll give me. And then just see what you guys think. So comment down below if that's something you want to do. I'll be very, very tempted. No one's done that, and like, it's not like super triggering to hear like a baseline salary and commission because you don't know like the full amount. But I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to hear what you guys think. So I've got one company who I'm really, really intrigued. They're really, really good. Speak well. I've used their products for years anyway, so I'll be pretty intrigued. Until then, I can just talk about what products I use. I'm just using this Enigma Vortex right now, and the Naughty Boy, they're still banging supplements. I can't deny. But that's a pump and a pre. I'm going in for legs, but I'm not going to take the camera with me because you've already seen all day. But just to give you guys a little bit of an update where I'm at with sponsors. So, see when I get back. So that is pretty much the end of the video. A few bits, few bobs, and everything in between. We're here in Dubai, and we're doing it how we're doing it. Taking each day as it comes. Hard times, good times, all those times. Just trying to remain as present as possible in these moments. And just trying to be aware of what's going on and how people are feeling and how I'm feeling. And just trying to level up as a person a lot. Business, yeah, for sure. Always. Physique, of course, for sure. But this year, much more concentration on me as a person. I think I forgot that or lost that in the past, and something I do want to focus on for the future. So guys, if you like this type of video, comment down below. We've got so much coming. You've seen the house. I bought a new car. Oh my god, next video, I bought a new car and have like $7 signs thinking make people think it's $1 million car. Let's see you till next week. Peace.